Hello there, Awakened One. I'm Monica Bermudez, an intuitive quantum energy healer, coming on my YouTube channel to share the message for the energies of February and also talk about some of the astrological events happening and the 5 things to know about this month of February. The themes, based on the energies of the planets and other portals and gateways as intuitively guided through my sacred heart. And we are at the end of January. Can you believe how fast it feels like to me that the year of 2023 is already moving? I feel that acceleration of the timeline or the time itself is not the same anymore as it was, in this linear time of looking at things, and just feels more flowy. And it's so appropriate because to me, when I think of the sign of Aquarius and the sign of Pisces, because it seems to be a lot of Pisces theme going on, and it's not just because the zodiac sign is about to enter, in the month of February, but it feels like this state of dreaminess, of flow, of just being in this magical flow of synchronistic energies. And so in order to be in that wave of energy is just to place ourselves in that trust of the universe. So entering into the energies of February, when I think of the number 2, because that is the month in numerology is the 2. So looking at it from a numerology standpoint, 2 consists of 2 ones. And it could mean this duality or this polarity of things. So it also is a union of 2, right? And it's also a twin flame energy type because you have the divine masculine and the divine feminine energy that are coming together into one unit to form this state of union. And, at the same time, it could also be looked as this state of duality when you have 2 poles of, difference and opposites. So it could bring up, certain things in your life that has some type of conflict or duality and polarity, but that is the part of the journey of our ascension and the lessons learned to be able to navigate, as intense as it may get with some of these energies. A lot of the astrological planets are in this forward movement because most of them were in retrograde as we entered into 2023. And I don't know if you felt it too, but I used to feel it when a planet is in retrograde. As I mentioned, it's about going within. But usually for me, when it's a planet in retrograde, I feel like I just want to be sleeping most of the time and being in this state of just journaling and meditation. And feel free to comment, how it is for you when planets are in retrograde. And you may not, some of you may not even feel that, as much. But that's, how it feels like to me. And now, like with the planets going in this forward movement, it feels like I just want to be in the state of action. But it is an action that is more in the spiritual and practical sense and practicality of how this is going to look in a structural way here for this earth and on the surface that we find ourselves at this time, and how this may serve, not just yourself, but also the collective in, whatever aspect that is, whether that's your own business or is just something of your own journey or both. And so towards the end of this video, I also want to share a mini oracle card from the oracle card deck from Archangel Metatron. And I'll share some more about that as well, just to kind of tune into the energies of February and what message wants to come through for that. Intuitively, I'll just be shuffling here for you and, getting the message as we shuffle it. And so the beginning of February, on February 5th, we're going to have the full moon peak in energy, and it's going to be in the sign of Leo. Leo to me is like this zodiac sign of courage. It's a lion type, bravery type sign. And so there is this momentum energy of the bravery and the courage to make these changes in your life, stepping forward as we're moving forward with these new energies. And definitely, months of February is going to bring in some really new energies of upgrades for our DNA. And so then there's going to be these, as a matter of fact, Venus just went into Pisces and it's going to last until February 19th. So Venus, the planet of love and the heart, and has to do with our heart and how we are tapping into our own heart center and listening to our own heart guidance also, because the heart is like also a mini brain. It's what scientists are finding. So it has just, the power, the processing power of thinking like a brain. And oftentimes we tend to gravitate more so to our own brain only and forget about the heart. So the heart is actually a very strong and powerful component to include when it comes to certain decisions and actions. And so that is the message, from this Venus energy of our own heart. So then the new moon is going to occur on February 20, which the new moon peaks energy at that time. And new moons are about setting these powerful intentions. And for the months, the month cycle, it's always, great to take advantage of these powerful cycles of the moon energy. Like the full moon is about releasing certain patterns that no longer serve us. And the new moon is about setting those intentions as you clear up more space for yourself. So then there is this portal, which in the beginning, actually, you have the 2 2s. You have these powerful repetitive numbers of the 2 as well. These are all gateways and portals as well that are opening up to have, certain energies to them. And then you have February 22nd, which is a 222. And so via triple gateway opening as well of these powerful numbers that when I see the 3 2s, it's like this powerful triangle. To me, it looks like a triangle of these 2s. So that's a portal. So the 5 things to know about this month, the 5 themes of these energy themes based on all that, what I just shared. The first one that I got, intuitively, I got this download to let go and allow love. So it's more of this detachment because, as we're talking about this flowy type energy, this flowy type, watery type energy, because Pisces is also about flowing and being fluid. And so there is this detachment from the things that we may have been attached to, if it was certain emotions, to someone or to something or situations, and or any type of like identity we may have ourselves, because we are stepping into these new versions of ourselves, and really just letting go of these older versions. As I look, some of my past years, I almost do not recognize myself now as I did before. I do feel like this newer version of myself, and looking at the older version of myself with compassion and with love, and knowing that that older version served, a purpose to be in the state that I am now with such gratitude. And so there is this, going back to the number 1, to let go of what we think that, we may have known before of these, older versions of ourselves and how we may have identified ourselves. And just trust your inner guidance of your own heart, of where it is that your newer version is now moving forward into, with these moving forward energies of these planetary alignments. And the number 2 thing is that we are in this moving forward of, spiritual plans. So I feel like there is this very strong spiritual movement, this yearning and this strengthening that's happening at a collective energetic level, as well as each one in an individual level. And there is this desire, or this strong, yearning to want to be more in this state of spirituality, which means tapping in more into the soul aspects of the self. So exploring more of who you really are in the soul level, your authentic self, and looking beyond just the human physical form that you are, and tapping in more deeply inside of yourself, within your heart. And because the heart is a gateway into your soul aspect of who you really are in your authentic self. So that's the way it feels like with these energies as well. And tapping into what spiritual gifts and abilities you have within yourself. Exploring yourself as if, you are exploring the universe, because you really are the universe. You're composed of many things, and your body itself is the vehicle and is supporting, or is a temple for your soul. So your body also, your physical body, also deserves a lot of respect for, holding your soul in this physical form that you find yourself at this time. So some of those things to think about. So the number 3 thing is that there is this calling of the heart for change. So this all ties in with, number 1 and 2 as well, where there is this yearning and this calling from your heart of wanting to do certain changes that are more in alignment to your own soul and the spiritual aspects of your own evolution and growth and expansion that you're going through, that we're all going through because of these new energies and these upgrades that we're receiving. So it's just awakening and opening up other layers of our DNA and certain aspects of those DNAs that are not junk DNA. They are actual places of activations and are starting to light up pretty much. So we are definitely lighting up because we are receiving the light codes for our light bodies of energies that are, being filled with these new energies. And with that comes, some level of remembrance as well, which is also another aspect of the awakening. And the number 4 thing to know is that there are new energies of upgrade in February. I feel like every month is going to be some new wave of energies for this year of 2023. And so for this month in particular, for like the 2-2 and the 2-2-2 gateways, they're going to have very strong energies of upgrades as well, but also during the different cycles of the peak of the moon energy. So the full moon, February 5th, will be another gateway, and so will February 20 on the new moon, of when, new intentions are set, and those are also different points of gateway for the upgrades of the energy. So these are, different layers of the other DNAs in our aspects in ourselves, and our cells and the electrons and the atoms that are being activated into an awakening state of, different abilities, expanding our consciousness more so, of being into this soul alignment with our true authenticity of who we are. So you can think of ourselves as being these softwares that are, being upgraded so that we are matching the energy frequencies also of this new Earth frequency that is expanding as well, because she's also receiving these upgrades. So we're all in this together with Mother Earth. And the number 5 thing, the last thing on here, is that there is this level of freedom for, wanting to change to be in this level of freedom. And that includes any type of financial debt that we may find ourselves, or, in getting more time to be able to express your creativity as well. So this is, the time to, an opportunity to really set intentions to be more liberated and free, because there's also this theme of the Uranus type planet, which is a planet of freedom, a planet of change, a planet of transformation, and could be a planet of many shocking news and updates as well. But it's the level of preparation that we do now, right? And so these are just, some of the energies of the themes, things to prepare yourselves for the months as you step into the new months, and setting what intentions of things you want to do for this month, whether that be being productive in certain projects that you want to bring to life that are, spiritual related in more practical sense, that will assist yourself but also the collective. And for anything that you're ready to start, healing and being uplifted in every way, and having your own freedom to do the things that you most desire, that your soul and your heart are calling, that are, supporting your own purpose and your mission on this life. And sometimes those purpose and missions ties in with relationships too. So now I want to jump into some of this oracle card reading. And before I jump in, just a quick announcement that I have opened up the registration for the new moon Circle of Quantum Conscious Creators that is going to happen on February 20. And you can find all the details in the description of my YouTube. And so in this Circle of Quantum Conscious Creators is a group of us that come together, that we all come together as a group virtually. And we set these powerful intentions together. For each one does their own. And then, we receive these light language transmissions from the moon goddess and other beings during that time. As I mentioned, the new moon, is also a gateway and a portal. So we'll definitely be receiving those upgrades during that new moon for February 20. So if you're interested, sign up in the description. And for, those who want to learn about a new modality when it comes to channeling the light language transmission, or you may already do that, and you just want to incorporate that into your modality, into your business, an entrepreneur, I'm going to be offering another free masterclass of light language and discuss all of those things, and so much, to cover in the material that I want to share with you. So if you're interested, sign up in the registration that is in the description as well. And, this is something that I had, been activated in, and I've been learning about it as a modality for myself, for my own business. And so now I just want to share that with others who are interested and want to be a part of that information. You can find all that registration. And if you can wait until the end of February, you can check out the recording that I just recorded one, because I had one at the end of January. So you can check that one out as well. And you'll find all those links in the description as well. So now let's jump into this oracle card reading. It's from the Archangel Metatron card from Amanda Ellis, which I also really like her oracle cards. And so I just want to shuffle. This is what they look like. See, you can see Archangel Metatron's cube. And I'm just going to shuffle this and just ask, set this intention for all of us here who are watching this right now. What message does Archangel Metatron have for us for this month of February of 2023? Or whenever it is that you are listening to this, that will resonate a message for you, whether that's in the future. So now just shuffling these cards here and getting this very clear message for us collectively for the themes for this month. It says the void. Retreat, rest, and pause. So for someone, we may be needing also some form of void, of being able to step into our creative state. Sometimes we need those cycles of different rest and reset before we can actually move forward as well. And it doesn't matter if the planet is in retrograde or not. It's good to take those breaks. And what I'm feeling though, what I'm getting right now from this intuitive messages, because, you know, of these new energies of activations that we're going to start to get in February, they're going to require some form of rest and reset as well. And during that void of that energy, there's going to be this form of creation that's going to occur as well, to bring forward anything that you desire, as far as, you know, any spiritual practice you may be doing, or anything that you are, you know, healing from as well. So that is the message for this month of February. And if you did enjoy this message, click like and subscribe for more messages like this, and also for more future guided meditations as well that will be posted here on my YouTube channel. And I look forward to connecting with you again in another video. I'm sending you so much love. So bye for now.